The top 10 best Spider-Man moments. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's Spider-Man. We all know and love Spider-Man, New York's web-slinging hero. Arguably, Spidey is one of Marvel's most iconic heroes. With a number of comics, cartoons, and best of all, movies having come out, Spider-Man has given us countless moments of joy and excitement. Welcome to BingeTv. Today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 best Spider-Man moments. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications for more videos like this one. Without further ado, let's begin. Number 10. Graduation. The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Let us start off with a moment that depicts every student's worst fear: missing their graduation. In this scene from The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Peter Parker is late for his high school graduation. It's not his fault because he's trying to stop the Rhino from hijacking a truck loaded with plutonium. Luckily enough, he manages to stop the Rhino. Noticing that he's about to miss his graduation, he swings along and makes a comical arrival to his major event. Walking up the stage, he kisses Gwen. Hilariously, Aunt May sees this in distaste. This confidence is not undue, however, since he literally just saved everyone without them knowing. Number 9. Washington Monument. Spider-Man Homecoming. An extraterrestrial weapon brought by Ned detonates as Peter's classmates are on a visit to the Washington Monument, inflicting serious structural disruption to the elevator, which is hundreds of feet above the Earth. Spider-Man rescues the day after some slick stunt work and tense suspense. The scene's climax occurs when Peter is dangling in front of Liz. Appealing to viewer humor, the suit's AI encourages Peter to kiss Liz, signaling a comical mimicry of the original upside-down kiss between Peter Parker and Mary Jane. Number 8. Symbiote. Spider-Man 3. It was the start of something fantastic when Maguire's Spider-Man first felt the exhilaration of the black suit. This was in Spider-Man 3. For ages, the tangled struggle among Spider-Man and Venom seems to have been a fan favorite, and audiences went nuts when Symbiote Spider-Man made his big screen debut. These moments capture the birth of an inward struggle that Spider-Man finally comes across, something untouched in almost all other movies. Besides, to a lot of people, this moment almost matters most because it is the first major reconstruction of Spider-Man's look. The black suit does, admittedly, look pretty cool. Number 7. Gwens Death. The Amazing Spider-Man 2. And at number 7, we have another moment from The Amazing Spider-Man 2. But unlike our earlier mention, this moment depicts the epitome of sadness. The exact opposite of the joyous graduation scene. Gwen smacks her skull on the ground as Peter attempts to prevent her from falling, but the response is a bit delayed. He releases his web, but it is pointless at the time. It's really terrifying to see Spidey's reaction as the reality finally sinks in. And fans can't stop getting teary even after all these years. To really add emotion, Andrew Garfield's phenomenal acting makes these moments some of the hardest in all the Spider-Man movies. Number 6. Identity Reveal. Spider-Man Far From Home. For a variety of reasons, this is among some of Tom Holland's greatest moments as Spider-Man. To begin with, it recasts J.K. Simmons into J. Jonah Jameson, which is simply wonderful. Second, transforming Jolly Jonah into an Alex Jones-style conspiracy theorist is both imaginative and sympathetic in today's political atmosphere. Third, the moment is completely unexpected and is an excellent illustration of shock value in action. There's immense drama as Spider-Man had already been working to keep his identity secret all these years. All that effort gets destroyed in seconds. Number 5. Kissing Mary Jane. Spider-Man. This moment from Spider-Man 2002 is one of the most romantic ones in all of the Spider-Man movies. After all, this defines an important turn in Peter Parker's life where he finally gets to kiss the woman of his dreams. Admittedly, it's a bit steamy too. You have to admit, nothing gets better than kissing your love interest in the rain, right? Well, actually, doing it while hanging upside down from a web after saving her from being mugged really intensifies everything further. This is one moment we all peaked at during our younger days, whether or not you'd like to admit it. Number 4. Train Scene. Spider-Man 2. One battle between Dr. Octopus and Spider-Man sees the Doctor attempting to assassinate Spider-Man by endangering the lives of a group of innocent citizens on a metro train. Thankfully, Spider-Man saves the day, but after using all of his power, he falls unconscious, leaving him vulnerable to more attacks by Doc Ock. However, the citizens of New York rise up to attempt to safeguard Spidey. One of the most memorable moments comes when a citizen says, "Careful, he's a hero," whilst handling his unconscious body. Number 3. Peter's Dance, Spider-Man 3. Unfortunately, Spider-Man 3 received the least admiration among all of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man movies. However, one scene that this movie offered was immortalized, particularly thanks to today's meme culture. You've seen it countless times as a representative display of celebration and humor in online linguistics. This is the iconic Peter Parker dance. Somehow, there's something about the rebellious Peter Parker donning a black suit and living carefree that really adds a necessary dramatic twist to his overall innocent character. Number 2. All three of the Spider-Man meet. Spider-Man: No Way Home. Before anything, if you still haven't seen the movie, this might be a little bit of a spoiler. This scene is a somewhat hilarious hint that Marvel is aware of the modern meme culture. This sequence also had some lighthearted humor, as each Spider-Man recounted stories of their most intense battles. And Maguire describes how his webs operate, to which Holland's Spider-Man amusingly queried whether it originates from places where the sun doesn't shine. It also gives room for consideration of whether the three will come together in the next movie. Before we get to our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Just let me go.
Is that a knife? Is that a real knife?
Yes, it's a real knife.
My weakness, it's small knives.
Number 1. I'm Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Of course, at the very top, we have a moment that touches the hearts and souls of Spidey fans all around. This one moment describes everything that Spider-Man, or any other true hero for that matter, stands for. As Peter Parker declines Mary Jane's advances, he recalls Uncle Ben's words. With great power comes great responsibility. He loves MJ but wishes to prioritize her secret over his desire for her closeness. He knows what lies before him is dangerous. He wishes to separate it from all that he loves. He knows that he is not just Peter Parker, an average guy. He knows he is Spider-Man. And that's all for today. Let us know your favorite Spider-Man moments in the comments. Also, remember to give us a like, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. We hope you liked it, and we'll see you next time for more.